Canada to provide permanent residence to 1.5 million immigrants. Today we are going to discuss Canada's plans to welcome almost 1.5 million permanent residents. The Government of Canada disclosed the plan of welcoming 500,000 immigrants every year through permanent residency schemes. Will this move aid the country's economic gap? Let's explore. Canada is popular for its immigration-friendly policies. The country is in need of more immigrants in the country, with permanent residency to fill the labor gap left as baby boomers have started retiring. The country already welcomes more immigrants of the economic class than any other major country, receiving 20,428 refugees from its aspiring target of 59,000 in 2021. However, a recent survey shows that there are concerns throughout the country about receiving so many immigrants. Canada has lower birth rates and an aging population similar to many other Western nations. It needs permanent residents to maintain its workforce growth. The federal government of Canada unveiled its plan to receive 500,000 immigrants each year till 2025. This means nearly 1.5 million new immigrants will enter the country over the next 3 years. Do you know Canada is going to resettle 76,000 refugees by 2023? By offering permanent residency, Canada is trying to attract immigrants. The permanent residents will stay in the country for an unlimited period without acquiring citizenship and maintain the growth of the economy as well as population. In the previous year, Canada provided permanent residency to 405,000 immigrants, which was the highest figure of all time. Through this plan, Canada will receive about 8 times the number of permanent residents every year, which is 4 times greater than the United States. In spite of that, the trouble due to the shortage of workers is increasing. Major cities like Vancouver and Toronto, which comprise 10% of the current population, have a crisis of affordable housing. A recently conducted survey about the immigration plan revealed that 49% of Canadians said targets were too high. In a poll of 1,537 Canadians, 3 out of 4 said they had concerns about the effect of the new plan on social services and housing. 49% of the respondents said targets were too high and 31% said that they were the right number. The decline in the French culture of Canada is another concern of immigration. François Legault, the Premier of Quebec, said he is worried that the French language in the province will decrease due to more immigrants. He said that the population is already at 50,000, and it is challenging to prevent the decline of French. Canadian governments are also struggling to provide services. Canadian governments struggle to provide basic services. Surgeries have been cancelled in overstuffed hospitals from the outbreak of the pandemic. Moreover, finding family doctors in the crowded healthcare system is a major problem for Canadians. A large number of people, including construction workers, nurses, and teachers, have left the biggest cities in Canada because of expenses, and these are the people who keep those cities operational. Developers are also postponing and holding back housing projects due to increasing interest rates and declining profits. At a time when there is a need for more homes, fewer are being constructed. Let's see if Canada is prepared to welcome immigrants. Some economists are asking why the federal government has to increase the demand for services while the social infrastructure is suffering. Many people also worry that cities like Ottawa are just focusing on reaching immigration targets, with less planning for settling the newcomers. The federal government responds by saying that more immigration is the solution. Their plan is to bring in more doctors, nurses, as well as people for building homes. Most of the new immigrants have waited for years to enter the country, and now they are entering Canada at a time of inflation and declining economic growth. The transition will be smooth for highly skilled immigrants, but others will find it very expensive to arrive and settle in Canada. We have reached the end of today's video update. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more updates on Canadian immigration.